I am the talent. It's time to play Minecraft. It's now day 22 of the Minecraft Slowrun, although I've kind of ruined the whole concept of having each episode be a day of real life work. I know it's been about a week of real time since the last episode, probably 2 months of Minecraft days. And the reason is I've been spending a lot of time working on the interior of my base and really trying to get all of the details right. So it wasn't really exciting watching me sort of going back and forth from trying things out in creative and then coming back and then ripping things out and trying again. But I finally got the base to a place where I can reveal what I have done. I really like it. There's still a lot more details to do, of course. Nothing is ever done in Minecraft, but I'm really happy with the results so far. And the base is just about move-in ready. I can finally pick up all of my stuff from the village library and move it over here and start my new adventure in my ice spike base. Check it out. Here we are. I've got 4 rooms, 4 levels, separated by a nice little staircase. I went kind of crazy with the cave vines here with the glowberries. You'll also notice I ripped out a lot of the smooth stone, added a couple more blocks here just for some variety. Some andesite, there's some polished andesite thrown in there. Put a little calcite, even some snow blocks around the transition layer. Yeah, so we've got 4 levels, 1 facing each direction. Let's head downstairs. I'll show you how we actually access this base. Now, the ground level, not much to look at right now. I'll definitely have some plans for the entryway access here. But to get into our ice bike, we've got a soul sand bubble column right here. So the elevator takes us to our first floor. Really liking the glow lichen. When I can get my hands on some shears, I think I want to decorate the rest of the ice bike with this glow lichen. At night, it looks really cool. So here's our first level. As soon as you walk in the door, you're greeted by this imposing fireplace. Got a little backup elytra hanging up there. Lots of decorations here. Got a little bed over here in the corner. Nice little flowering azalea tree. Got some moss carpets. You know, one of the resource gathering expeditions took me to a shipwreck, a couple of shipwrecks actually, before I found some moss blocks. Got some bone meal, kicking around on some stone, and then was able to get a whole ton of it. So I really like the way that this turned out here. In the centerpiece, of course, is this deep slate fireplace, and we're going to light that up right now. It's finally time to move in so I can get my campfire going. Get the campfire going and yeah, there we go. All right. Nighttime in the ice bike biome. Let's have ourselves a little sleep here, and then in the morning I'll show you the rest of the floors here and my overall design for this base. I wanted each floor to be a little bit different, but also functional. So all the storage on each floor, all the floor plans are different, and everything is organized thematically. And this is sort of a general purpose room. Since it's the quickest, easiest way in from the bubble column, this has all of the basics that we need. Downstairs, of course. Downstairs, we got some basic storage. Haven't quite finished the other blocks that I want to get in here. A few furnaces. I want to put in a few more furnaces. Lots of barrels. These are actually just decorative barrels, but you know, I'm going to store a bunch of stuff in there too. Right now I got my combination of chests here, but we're also going to put down some blast furnace, a smoker, just the basic stuff that you need. Stone cutter here, you know. Obviously not quite enough room for bulk storage. Although, honestly, the way that these domes work, there is a lot of room for storage here. I could line these walls with barrels and pretty much have a lot of storage. But we're going to get a couple other blocks in here just for our general purpose day-to-day work. Now, of course, you can't cram everything in one room, and you don't want it to be too cluttered. So all of my gear is going to be in the next floor, which is the enchanting level, the library. Also, I'll show you a little bit about these glowberries here. Now, you'll notice these glass panes underneath. That prevents them from growing too far down. Also, I think it gives off a little bit of vibe here because we're in a cold biome. These are icicles that form on the base of the cave vines. Kind of my way of just adding a little bit of detail here. What do you think? Yeah. And of course, we got some vines growing from below each of the levels. Put in a ring of ice around, sort of wrapping around the underside as kind of a little bit more support for each floor. And the stairway is quartz. We got some snow blocks here with some snow layers, just adds a little bit of extra depth to the staircase. So it's three, takes us about 1.5, 3/4 turn, a 3/4 turn around here to get to the next level. So this is our library, also our enchanting room. Lots of bookcases here, dark oak, very stately, very library-like, I would say. A couple of lecterns here. We got some light here with the glowberries. So what's important for an enchanting room? You need easy access to all of your gear and all of your supplies that you need when you're enchanting. So we got these trapdoors right here. They pop open, and we got access to an anvil. We got our smithing table for upgrading, and we got a grindstone for getting rid of those enchantments that are, not that great. And we can also access these barrels here to put in our lapis and everything that we need. And just launch a few fireworks. Everything that you need for taking care of all your enchantments. And so downstairs, not much to look at really. There's a bed for when you want to just curl up with a good book. And again, more access to the storage. I'm going to put in some lanterns instead of these torches, but for right now, just wanted to get the basic layout, just make it functional. So that is our enchanting setup and gear storage. Let's go on to the next level. The next level. Oh, so yeah, do have some overgrowth here. Then I don't know, I might just keep it. The next level is the Brewing Room, featuring the Tree of Life. Yes, trees can grow in the ice spike biome. So this is very nether themed, obviously. I thought that worked well with a brewing setup. Got all these weeping vines, hanging vines, different colored crimson and warped blocks, some mossy cobblestone, nether brick, some red nether brick. You popped in some shroom lights down here. It's really good lighting, nice mood lighting, especially for a dark, foreboding room like this. So we do have access again. We've got our infinite water source right here, which we can use to refill the cauldrons whenever we need to. Some barrels over here on the sides will keep all of our nether wart and other assorted brewing materials in there. And again, these trapdoors here serve a dual purpose. First, they give us access to the barrels underneath for storage. But also, and I'll pop downstairs and show you how this works. They're also hiding, holding back this water, which then is an infinite water source. So, you know, it's a good way to keep the water trapped there, but also it's functional because you can easily access these barrels from above. More shroomlights, and of course we do have our nether wart farm down here. Small one, but that's all we need at this stage. These will keep growing, and I'll have as much nether wart as I'll need to do all of the enchanting, all of the brewing that I might possibly need to do. So also, with the glass, I swapped out the light blue for some earthy colors. Originally, I was thinking, well, a nether-themed room, you would think like some red, orange, even magenta, yellow, that those colors would work well for this room, but actually, they turned out to be way too bright. So I went with these earthy colors. I think it works really well. There's some green, it's mostly brown, gray, and light gray, some white thrown in there. These colors are kind of muted, and I think it works a lot better than having bright colors, and definitely a lot better than just having light blue on every single floor. So that is the Tree of Life. Let's move now to our top floor. This is the Chamber of the King, or something like that. It's my little geode, my own private geode. This, of course, is the throne room. Nice purple bed up here. We can just sit under the lampshade, under the stars. This will be the treasure room once I actually start organizing things. We'll keep some chests and barrels down here. Not really much that we're going to do in terms of decoration. This is really where we can store all of our serious valuables. Also, we've got a trapdoor here. This is our escape route. So, you know, you're up here wandering around on the amethyst blocks, and suddenly you get an alert. The base has been invaded. We must escape. So, yeah, I got a little escape route there through the trapdoor in the top level. So, let's grab some exterior views of the base here. Now the campfire is going. We got some nice smoke signals here. So yeah, we got the cave vines with the icicles forming along the sides. Still haven't done too much in terms of decorating the top part of the ice spike, but yeah, in time. That will come in time. Overall, I'm really happy with this build. I hope you enjoy it too. This is going to be the launching pad for our next phase of our game. And yeah, we still have a whole lot of adventures to do. Even though we've already conquered the dragon and the wither, we still have a bunch of other things we need to do. I'd like to get a gold farm going. We also need a guardian farm. There's a lot of nether work that I need to do. I don't have any kind of nether portal or anything. But the iron farm is, of course, kicking. The gunpowder farm, I need to turn it off. I got so much gunpowder, it's just ridiculous. Got to figure out what to do with my lone villager over here. He and his spare iron golem friend just sort of wandering around this little structure here all day long. So yes, this is my base. I hope you enjoy it. Welcome back to the Minecraft Slowrun. Now that I've done this, all this detail work, I think finally I'll be in a position to do more frequent episodes. And so the plan for today, once it actually gets dark enough to sleep, I'm going to head back over to the landing pad of the gunpowder farm. We're going to clear the inventory. We got a plan because, as you could see from down here, yeah, this ground level leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, the clove berries look wonderful at night. This is awesome. let's take a look at what that glow lichen looks like. I just gotta see this. Yeah, that's cool. That's a nice accent. So we're going to sleep, we're going to clear the inventory, and then I will meet you over at the gunpowder farm for our next project. Okay, I have something funny to show you. When I was working on the base, I saw some pillagers wandering around down here. So I flew up to the top here just to get away from them. And I caught something out of the corner of my eye bobbing around up here. Yeah, so you know, I spawn-proofed all of this with glass. I spawn-proofed the ice spike itself, any too high spaces with iron trapdoors, just to prevent any you know, creepers from spawning up there and then landing on my head. I forgot to spawn-proof these blocks up here, so I got a wandering trader up here and a llama just kind of sort of bobbing up and down. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a name tag with me because I want to keep this guy around forever. All right, I'm back up here at the iron farm, ready for the next project. So for what I need to do next, I want to work on the ground layer of the base. And to do that, I'm going to need about 4 shulker boxes of glass. So I don't want to smelt that up by hand. So we're going to build ourselves a smelter over here. I've got all the materials ready to go here. And I think this is going to be a good location for it. Off here, this is sort of my industrial district, right? So we're gonna dig out some space for to set up a smelter array, and going to go I think 16 furnaces, so we'll need a little bit more space in here. I think I should probably go 4 high and 2 deep. So I'm going to dig this out, and then I will be right back. So we'll start out with a couple of chests, and we'll bring it in right here. Now we're going to need, I'm going to have an array of 16 furnaces. So we're going to start with our hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So these are going to be the output hoppers right here. Next, we need furnaces. So let's go ahead and, oh boy. First, let's take care of the daylight situation. I'll be right back. All right, so let's get our furnaces up here. All right, 16 furnaces all ready to go. Next, we will need more hoppers. Yes, got the hoppers. Next, we need the hoppers to point into the back of the chest. Then we also will need the input pointing down into the chests. Cat's getting everywhere. All right. What is this cat doing? Pathfinding in 1.17 has caused some serious problems. This is really bizarre. Okay, let's get back to building. 1, 2 here. We need 1, 2, and 3. Up there like that. And then start laying down some rails. Let's get some rails up here. We're going to put down 2. And then we need regular rails. regular rails. I'm going to break this and block that off as well. All right. Everything's rolling here, except now we will need to power these two rails like that. Now on this side, break this one. And over here, so we want this, we want this. All right, these are all good. Here and here. And then our input chest will be up here. Also, we're going to need another set of power here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's put powered rail here, powered rail here. And powered up. All right. Looking good so far, I think. Let's put a minecart hopper there and another one right there. And we should be almost done. Oh yeah, we will need our input chests. And let's clear this out. So we can open the input chest like that. All right. Okay. Last thing to do is pop a lever right there. I want to get rid of all this junk that has popped into my furnaces. Yes. Note to anyone else building this in the future. Since the entire point of building this array is to avoid having to manually go into each furnace, you might want to make sure you clear everything above the furnaces before you end up doing this. Otherwise, your furnaces are going to get blocked. Blocked by all this junk. All right, we're good there. So next, let's just test it out. So to test it out, what I want to get, let's get some fuel. So fuel is going to go in here. Let's just pop in a stack of coal there. And then up here, just do some stone and just see if this is going to work. We should end up with some smooth stone. Lighting up. They're not all getting lit up because I got dirt in there. All right, we can turn that off now. Whoops. Should make their way back. And we're getting some smooth stone in here. Excellent. All right. So what is the reason for all of this? Well, I'm going to take this sand and this TNT. Well, I'm going to take the sand, combine it with my gunpowder, and head off into the desert. And blow it up. That's right. Let's see how much. Yes, I've got a lot of gunpowder here. Let's grab ourselves a crafting table. And make some TNT. All right, 46 TNT. That should be enough to get us started. We're going to blow up the deserts because, yeah, I need a whole bunch of glass. And that is the plan for today. Head off to the desert, blow it up, come back and smelt up that sand. So then I'm also going to need, let's head back to the base here for a minute. I'm also going to need a lot of bone meal. So this is the chest that I have resource gathering, where I grabbed a whole bunch of moss blocks and bone mealed them. Then over here, I got not much more bone meal left, 39 bones. So I'll need to take all of this to the swamp again so that I can get the blue orchids, because it's going to need to be light blue stained glass. Yep, so that is our plan for today. I'm heading off to the desert to blow it up. And then I'll be back with 4 shulker boxes full of sand to turn into light blue stained glass. And that is going to be the next project for tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to start building out the area for the glass garden. All right, this has been the Minecraft Slow Run. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the flip side. Today, we made history, and tomorrow, we're going to make magic.